Yo, so I'm here to talk about the news that I had talked about on my story a few days ago. So here's the good news. The good news is that I got one of my dream jobs, which means I hit one of my goals this year, which means your boy is working from home. Not all the time because this is a part time thing, but the fact that it is happening for me is amazing. And it's not just any part time job, it's something that is in my lane that I really enjoy for work. And I get to work with someone who I respect and love and have so much gratitude for. And I agree with their mission. And working with this person, I have a lot of input. So I'm literally helping shape the direction of this company, which is super awesome. So that's the great news, right? So that was one of my goals for this year. I hit it. And I just want to talk about how like how I got to this place really fast, okay? So in the grand scheme of things and all the choices that I've made, especially starting last year when I decided to get my ish together and everything just clicked for me, the decisions that I make in general are not monetary focused. And that's because that's who I am. That doesn't mean it's going to work for you, but that's because it's who I am. And I also have a different circumstance. We all have different circumstances. I live at home and I pay for a lot of my own stuff, but I don't have to pay some other things that some other people would have to pay for. So I know what I'm working with. I know what my overhead is, and I don't have a lot of it, right? So I'm taking advantage of my situation and trying to maximize the amount of time I have to do the things that will lead to where I want to go. So I don't prioritize having an excess amount of money. You should have money to cover your necessities. You should have an emergency fund. You should even think about savings and having a pocket of money for when you get laid off, or investing into the things that you love, like how I'm able to have equipment and stuff, right? So that I can do things like this. So when deciding on what to do, because I don't chase money, I'm focusing on building my skill and understanding my industry and how I can, get an upper hand and properly educate myself, right? That is how I spend a lot of my time. The trade off is that I don't get to indulge in as many things as some of my friends or family. I don't get to go out as much, or if I do, I have to spend minimally, or I miss out on events and stuff like that, right? That's the trade off. And I am more than willing because I know who I am, I know what I want, I know where I want to be, and I know what kind of job I want to have, okay? I can not give a shit about any of those things. It doesn't really affect me, okay? So I'm trading financial gain and those kind of experiences for building a career and a life the way that I want, right? Because work takes up a lot of our life and I want to be able to do something that I like. Okay? Also, for me, college has been off the table for a long time, but I have considered it more than once from time to time. But today, in this moment, it's just not an option for me because I just don't see how it makes sense for my path. It doesn't align with who I am. Okay, it doesn't mean I'm anti-school. I always try to emphasize this. I'm pro-education. If I wasn't educated, I wouldn't be able to do anything. You have to educate yourself if you want to be an asset to yourself and to other people. Okay, so I'm developing all these skills and whatnot, and I've been hella patient, and I finally got the job that I wanted. Working with someone who's amazing. I've stated that, and that is it just feels so good. It's a huge accomplishment to me, right? And the dream is to be able to travel and work, to be able to go wherever I want, and to be able to just work from a laptop, a phone, or whatever. Okay, and this is a huge stepping stone for me, and it's giving me a little more freedom, and it just makes me happy because I don't dread this at all. I haven't dreaded any of my jobs in years because, yeah, they're just fun. But just know that I really need people to understand that what I'm trading, okay? So I'm willing to take all those hits in order to have this. And I'm finally in a place where I'm getting paid to do something that I put so much work into, and that just feels great because I earned it, and it's awesome. And I know that I'm bringing a lot of value to this person in this company. Okay. The dream is still, to be able to get paid to be me, but this is a stepping stone. So this is where I want to be career-wise for a long time, and that is doing social media branding, consultation, strategy, coordinating stuff like that, whatever. Everything related to social media and business and branding and content, like that is my ish. I love that stuff, and I love it more when I'm able to help very specific companies with the good intent and morals and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. So I finally can say that I am that, and I get paid to do that, which is amazing. The dream is, again, still to be able to do whatever I want. So I want to give a quick shout out to everyone who's been supporting me and helping push that dream. Actually, before I give a shout out, I just want you guys to also understand that all the work that I'm putting in for this company and for whatever future companies that I work with are all helping me get experience so that I can have my own brand take off. And as my brand sees more success, I'm also able to help these companies become more successful. So they kind of just feed each other, which is great. So I'm getting paid to learn and to get experience and to test, and then I apply it to my brand as well. So here is a quick shout out to my Twitch subscribers. I don't have a complete list, but the homies, we got Leah, Megan Hebert, my cousin Monica. I don't know who Queso1278 is, but I love you. Senor Wonton, I know I should know you because you've been on my channel more than once, but I totally forget. But thank you. Jesse from Planet Dance, and Ashley Morehouse, and Jeffrey, and Marnith, and Malik. Guys, I don't even know. Austin Chap. Yeah, a handful of you guys. Bridget. Yeah, and anybody else. Joanne Idaraga. I've never said your last name before. Hopefully I said that right. And then we got my patrons. If it wasn't for you guys, then dude, I've been wanting to do this forever. I'm probably gonna switch platforms from Patreon to somewhere else, just letting you guys know in the future. But anyway, thank you for the support. All the homies, my brother, Chetra, Henrique when he was supporting me, Emily Lee, Jessica Sray, Carla when she was supporting me, Catherine, Kenneth, Malik, Marnith, Naleen, Radi, my cousin Monica again, Satara, Vassell. So yeah, thank you guys for helping me, helping me learn and helping me build all of this and giving me more of a push and believing in me. I'm just trying to help people, find balance in themselves and be happy and to learn how to make decisions for themselves. Self-awareness, self-love, it's all it really is. And I'm trying to my camera just turned off, guys, and I don't know why. Oh, it's back. Okay. Yeah, so you guys know what I'm about, or at least I would think so. I'm just trying to help, and if I can't do anything for you at all, the least I can do is listen and be an outlet for you to let off some steam, to build a dream. To share your dreams, whatever it is. At the very least, I try and do that for you. So thank you for the support thus far. I'm really excited for the future. My huge goal, I want to be able to do all of this social media stuff full time. Before this year ends, I want to do it full time. I know I can pull this off. It's hard because there's a lot of things to juggle, from paying off debt because my dumb ass put myself in that situation. Granted, part of my dumb assness was because I cared about people and I wanted to help them. It bit me in the ass, but I don't hold any grudges. I'm just spitting facts. And knowing that continuing to build my skill doesn't pay me money, but it will later, and juggling that with having to make money now is a challenge. And feeding my soul with creativity and conversations. So those are all the obstacles and the struggles and part of the process. So, thank you to everyone that I gave a shout out to. Thank you if you're watching now. Yeah, I always say, like, likes and comments and shares, tags, all that stuff always helps, and it helps way more than you guys know. Ratings on iTunes and stuff, because you listen to the podcast. If anybody who listens to the podcast, thank you for the support. Everyone who tunes into the streams, you guys make all of this possible. So, yeah. Chase your dreams. Follow your dreams. But be practical, okay? Be freaking practical. And if you want practicality advice, you can talk to me, because I'm not chasing your dreams and have no plan. Gotta be practical out here if you want to be successful. So, thank you. I'm not editing this video at all, because I'm not trying to edit squat, but I hope you enjoyed this. I'm gonna bring new content to you when it's time. Dance content, blog, and trying to kill it with the Instagram stuff. Yeah. Thank you. Don't know what else to say but love and peace.